Welcome to Get the Point, the podcast where we guess a picture that has been pointalized in Photoshop to varying degrees. I'm your host, KJ, and with me is
Tom.
Nick.
And I'm Chris.
Today's picture is a screenshot from a video game you've probably played, or know somebody who's played. We'll also be playing samples of the game music as we go. For those on the audio-only feed, my co-host will describe what they see in great detail so you can play along from home. But if you are a more visual person, head on over to our YouTube channel, Talking Studios, where you'll be able to see for yourself the pointalized picture. Everyone ready for the first reveal?
Betcha.
Do it.
Colors.
Aptly described, Nick. Colors.
Although
I would say
they have
predominantly dark.
darker tones to them.
I mean,
Even the bright colors have darker tones, if that makes any sense.
And the only real brightness seems to be in the top right, and then maybe a little in the bottom right.
Bottom right, the blues, they're light blues.
But we do have, nothing like that's going to show that it's going to turn into black. But we definitely have a darker color palette for sure. Something in the muted tones.
You guys want the first soundbite?
Indeed.
Yep.
I'm excited for the soundbite. I am no longer excited for the soundbite.
Whoa.
Maybe again?
I'm going to take a guess based on the picture.
Okay. What's your guess, Chris?
So it's a little on the darker side, and there's one bright red one all the way at the top. So I'm going to repeat a guess that I did a couple weeks ago, and I'm actually going to say Cubert.
Ooh, good guess. Incorrect. Any other Hail Marys?
Castlevania.
Incorrect.
Another dark palette. I like that.
What's the one where you kill Nazis? Wolfenstein?
Minecraft.
Definitely Doom. Definitely Doom.
Wolfenstein? Incorrect. Moving on to our next reveal.
Well, this didn't help at all.
There's a lot of colors. There's still darker tones mostly, except for where we talked about on the top border there. There's some teals maybe that are a little brighter, and the bottom right, a line of across of maybe some bluish pastels. The rest is just a lot of colors.
Lovely dark blue right in the middle.
You guys want the second soundbite?
Oh, that's very
Who's playing a flute?
It's very ethereal.
Not Super Mario Brothers.
Correct.
I'm gonna take another good guess.
Okay.
What about Metroid?
Ooh, good guess. Incorrect.
I knew Metroid had a really dark palette because it was mostly black backgrounds.
Yep.
Trying to think of something with the flute where the flute was like a factor. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a game where the flute came in and you like lift it off the ground. You know what I mean?
Like a flute lifting game?
No. Like somebody came in and played the flute and you like lift it into the next level.
Okay, I got a bogus guess. Bogus guess.
Let's hear the bogus guess.
Burger Time.
Good guess. Incorrect. Tom?
I have no idea. Guitar Hero.
Yeah, this is the Jethro Tull song from Guitar Hero. That's why they have the flute. Was Lizzo ever in Guitar Hero? Incorrect. Moving on to the third reveal.
This is Aqualung, the game.
No idea.
Oh my goodness, still super dark.
There seems to be some light at the top left part of it, as if there's light being cast in an otherwise dark room. And I would say there's a chaise lounge of little points in the middle there.
I was definitely going to say that there's a shape forming in the darkness in the bottom. That it's definitely kind of like a slope of some sort. A chaise lounge is definitely the appropriate way.
Rounds into the blue. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. There's a damsel in distress reclining on that map.
I have
and
a
we're
guess.
Opening the door.
Is she in the middle of a dark
her.
forest, Tom?
No. But we have to take her.
I have a guess.
Save her.
You guys want the third reveal clue?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
This game is for DOS.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna guess.
Wow.
You guys want the third soundbite?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Ooh, I have a guess. I think it's
Holy
I have a
moly.
guess, but it's like
All right, let's start with Nick because I think Tom's got it.
it's a game that Tom played. Maybe King's Quest.
Chris, you have any guesses?
Dragon Quest?
Ooh, that's a fun game, but incorrect. And Tom,
I was gonna say King's Quest also.
that is correct. Specifically,
Oh,
King's
this
Quest
is 5.
5. Yep.
Yeah. Mhm.
Tom had all those games. That's
You know what
why.
threw me off about that was that this actually is not as pixelated as the NES games.
Yeah, much more.
So that's
higher
why
res.
there were so many colors in that first picture because there literally are more colors on the screen
Yeah.
when you have a better game. Wow.
Yeah, and the music technically isn't from the game. It's kind of the Sierra logo that plays before.
Oh.
But I thought it was the more iconic piece of a King. Like whenever I hear that, I think King's Quest. Or even when I think King's Quest, I hear that in my head.
I only got it because you said DOS.
Mm-hmm. And audience, double check me on that one. I believe it was only for DOS. I don't think there was a Windows version. But
Very fun games.
yes,
You needed like a million discs.
You did.
Swapping them out. They actually
Yeah.
released on CD. They had voice acting on the CD one.
Yeah, they did. You could get that on King's Quest 6, I remember.
Just it was like a million floppy disks.
Great times.
Congratulations to Nick and Tom for being able to identify this video game. Were you able to get it before our co-host? Let us know on social media at Talking Studios or in the comments below on YouTube.
You can rate and review this show anywhere podcasts are available. For those viewing in YouTube land, if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the Talking Studios channel for all our exciting content, and follow us on Twitter at Talking Studios. Check out other shows by Talking Studios, including Talking Pictures Trivia, where we explore movies through trivia, Limited Lexicon, where we play through text-based adventure games, and Keep Making Movies, where we explore micro-budget films. Got a question for us? Call the Talking Studios hotline at 201-467-8679 and leave a message. It may be featured on a future episode. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Get the Point, wherever fine podcasts are found.
Wow, Talking Studios.